I didn't remember this. No, you were a baby when we came. I've never been. I guess it can take you 165 feet.
Space shuttle engine.
Engines.
You like it?
Yeah, it is.
Put your shoes
It's
back
so
on.
fun.
So this is how they eat. This is how astronauts sleep.
That's how they sleep.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, they just float.
Alright, let's go.
Maybe that's a touch here.
Then we're off to the shuttle experience.
Guys, let's go.
I know, you're so hungry, Jay. We're going, we're going.
Or fast. I hope you have a lot of insurance.
Here we go.
Hi, welcome to the Shuttle Launch Simulation Facility. I'm Charlie Bolden. I've flown the shuttle into space 4 times, twice as a commander. My colleagues have put together an interesting little experience for you today. You're about to go on a high-fidelity launch simulation, and I'm going to help you get through it. See, before any launch, all astronauts have spent thousands of hours being tested and trained in simulators, a lot like the one you're going to ride. You'll be riding in a special module that fits right into the payload bay. But before you go aboard, we better go over a few basics. Launch preparation for your mission would have started accelerating here at KSC months in advance. But let's cut through all that and move you way closer to launch. I'll start your clock at, say, 4 hours before liftoff, when it's still dark out. Before you got suited up, the shuttle's external tanker ET was fueled up. The ET holds fuel for the shuttle's 3 main engines. Inside the ET, there are actually 2 separate tanks. One has liquid hydrogen at 423 degrees below zero. The other, liquid oxygen at 298 degrees below zero. They start really cold. But when those 2 liquids meet in the shuttle engines, you'll find out. About 2 hours before you launch, you boarded the orbiter through what we call the white room. As you climb through the hatch, that orbiter already seemed like it's a living, breathing thing. Then they pulled back the access arm and left. Everybody else is smart enough to get out of the area and fails. And you and your crewmates are strapped to the reason why. Within 400 feet of the pad, the flames and heat from the engines will kill you. Within 800 feet, the sound will kill you. Within 4,000 feet, the snakes and alligators might kill you because all that low-frequency vibration really stirs them up. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's back it up to T minus 10 seconds. Those sparks are hydrogen reburners or sparklers. They help prevent a fire or explosion by burning off any excess fuel around your vehicle. At T minus 6.6 seconds, after the main engines start, you'll feel the shuttle sway forward a little, but don't worry. It's engineered to come back to vertical before you go. That's what we call the twang. You're getting a lot of power from those main engines, but you're going to need even more to get to orbit. That's where the solid rocket boosters, or SRBs, come in. These guys were the most powerful solid fuel rocket engines ever flown. The SRBs ignite when the countdown gets to 0. And believe me, you'll know it. Once you fire the SRBs, you can't turn them off. Now, here's how all that's going to happen to you in real time. Start, 7, 6, 5, and liftoff. harder and harder. To make sure this doesn't happen, we throttle down the engines to maintain pressures we engineered the shuttle to withstand. Once you pass through max Q, we throttle the engines back up. Down dirt, go with throttle up. It was at this moment that we lost the Challenger in 1986. So this is always a thoughtful moment in any mission. About 2 minutes into your flight, all the fuel is spent in your SRB. So you'll jettison them and they'll parachute down into the ocean. These guys were designed to get clean, refurbished, and then used again on another mission. Your ride will get a little less bumpy once your SRBs drop off, but you're still going to keep accelerating. So that's when you'll feel those G-forces really hit you. A few moments later, your ET will have spent all its fuel, and you'll be go for main engine cutoff, or MECO. Then you'll jettison the tank. We call that ET set. The tank will break up in the atmosphere on the way back down. It's the only part of the shuttle system that wasn't designed for reuse. Congratulations, you made it into orbit.
All stations verified.
Ready to resume count and go for launch. LPTC, launch vehicles. STC, there's drivers go. GSTC, LPS. Flight. SNA.
Mission assurance, 6 to go. LPE. RTE. RSF. TER. GLS. CER. Attention station.
These are the rovers, Jay. That's what they put on the moon and on Mars.
I thought they're smaller.
Look how it gets.
Sure.
Look, there's a mini one over there.
I thought they were smaller.
Pretty cool, huh?
They're giant.
You feel more normal, but never back to 1 gravity normal. This affects the way food tastes. Not quite as good. Here's another job. This is Dan, the fellow I was just talking to. And we're doing maintenance activities in the orbiter. This particular task is to change out the lithium hydroxide canisters in the air circulation system that scrubs out the carbon dioxide that we exhale. Has anybody seen the movie Apollo 13? You notice how they had a real problem with CO2 buildup? Same problem in the space shuttle. We have these canisters that scrubs it out, and you can stay healthy and happy. Now, you're going to see some watches on us, and plus this other little extra watch. Those are called activity watches, active watches. And they recorded the periods of time that we were in daylight and periods of time that we were asleep in darkness and not moving much. And from that, you can get a readout, and it'll tell you how many hours you slept last night. And the watches we all had set on 2 different times, 3 if you could. One of them was Greenwich Mean Time, which is the time in Greenwich, England, and that's the time that the space station runs off of. 2 is mission elapsed time. For the shuttle, that was the time from the ignition of the solid rocket boosters until the end of the landing when the wheels stopped rolling. And the 3rd time, if you could do it, was Houston time. Why do we care about Houston time? Because, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, by my 4th flight, you could go over to the station and pick up a thing, put a headset on, call up a computer thing. There'd be a telephone dial right there, and you punch in your home number and call up and talk to your family at home. Really cool. Yeah. No long distance charges.